I'm Isabella Navarre. I'm 14 years old. I'm in 9th grade, and I go to Governor French Academy. And this is my science fair project, machine learning and flower identification. So my purpose was to test which machine learning method most effectively identified flower images, and the variables were the model type, the number of epochs, the number of layers, the number of channels per layer, and the layer activation types. Model types refer to VGG19, VGG16, and AlexNet. And the number of epochs is how many times it's running through one of the scripts that I made. And the number of layers is referring to how many times it's showing a certain version of the image. And the number of channels per layer are how many times it's breaking down the image into smaller sections so it can see it. And layer activation types are referring to soft plus, rectified linear, and linear. My hypothesis was that the larger the epoch number, the more accurate the model would be, because the more it's running through it, the more it's learning from it, and that tends to make things more accurate. So what I did was I downloaded a 17 flower data set from Oxford, UK, and I ran each one of these one time, and these were the results. Starting with VGG19, some of them didn't work very well because the larger epoch numbers were just too big for my computer to handle, so they didn't run at all. And other ones, like linear epoch 10, only looked at one of the flowers with 100% accuracy, and the other 16 out of 17 were 0% accurate, so it defeated the purpose of my project. VGG16 had many different numbers of channel layers, so looking at rectified linear with 10 epochs part 2, it had many less layers than than rectified linear epoch number 1, because they changed, and there wasn't much of a difference. AlexNet is where I learned the most. Since Soft Plus is taking the data at a curve, it took longer for it to get a higher accuracy. So AlexNet Soft Plus with 10 epochs was not very accurate. With 100 epochs, it was still very not accurate, but when I used 500 epochs, it was 94% accurate, which is very good, but it took a very long time, so it wasn't very effective. The one that worked the best was AlexNet Linear with 100 epochs with 96.09% accuracy. Similarly, AlexNet Linear with 10 epochs worked pretty poorly, but it was less spread out than some of the others, like VGG16 with rectified linear with 10 epochs, because linear just tends to be more straightforward. Rectified linear is only looking at the positives, and any negative numbers in the image get turned to 0, so there's always a lower percentage for each time it looks at the image. I would prefer, if the next time I did this project, I would run each test more than once. I only ran each of these once, so if I ran them again, maybe 5 times per thing, maybe there would be a different winner with a higher accuracy. And yes, thank you.